Oh, here we are. It's the Grudge Gamer Hell, Grudge Gamer Hell. Here with the GF1 Studios Game Fixers. I, today, am your gracious host, Chris, of DTH Games fame. Hope some, if not all of you, have been watching me scream at Mac through Mega Man. Now, today, the game's a little bit different, but before we get to the rules, I need to introduce my co-pilot, Scott. I need to point that way.
Hello there.
Hello there. Now, competing today in this gamer hell, we have our normally illustrious leader, now crap under my boot, Mac.
Can you see the middle front? Damn it, you can't. All right. I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Well, you should go to the corner store. They have more. They have more there. It's usually pretty cheap. Just don't get that.
Damn glasses. It's say the world for what it is.
Just don't get the
Put
one.
on the damn glasses.
Don't get the gum that has like the zebra on it because it only tastes good for like 5 seconds. Anyway, our other contestant today is the East Coast's favorite fisherman, Eric.
Hi.
Short, sweet. He's plump, sweet, and begging for cream. All right.
No, I didn't, missed. Damn it.
Yeah, you did.
I get the fuck.
I came here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Oh, Franny, damn it.
All right. Now.
Looking creepy.
I mean, we all know that Max here eats a ass, so it's fine.
Kiss my ass.
Now, the rules for Gamer Hell are a little different. And what I'm going to do now is go over here on OBS, because this is my first time, and I'm going to click the thing that says rules on it. And you let me know how that turns out.
All right, guys. Here are the rules for Grudge Hell. Now, this is a show that will be. This show will this particular main event will have 3 rounds. This match is a 3-round match. The point is awarded to the fighter with the best argument. The fighter with 3 points wins the game. However, if this is in a tournament or a semifinal round, the fighter must compete in a PvP round. The fighter must compete in a PvP round. So if this is a tournament or anything, PvP round must be allowed. If there is a tie, which is going to be weird because there isn't going to be a tie, we will go into a PvP automatic round. The phases. First is the declaration. They're gonna get the fighters will be able to tell us their answers with no interruptions for 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 more minutes. 3 whole minutes to discuss their whole answer. Sorry. Let's get that. You're silly me. I forgot to do the introduction. Phase 1 is the introduction. Basically, there's no time. So you read that right there, the introduction. Now let's go to phase 3. Phase 3 is the grudge. It's the free-for-all. Now, this is basically allowing them to talk about or boost their arguments. They basically take down their arguments anything you want to go. We want to see blood. We want to see carnage. We want to see everything. Except if you keep everything above the belt, people, we don't want anything. We want you to talk about the answer, not the fighter. All right, guys. And this will go on for 10 whole minutes. Phase 4 is the last minute cleanup round. The judge will give a last minute question, or they'll actually give a rebuttal, which will last another 5 minutes. Phase 5 is the cleanup round. Now, unlike any other debate shows and any other shows, unlike any other competition or set fight or any type of fight, unlike any type of fight, in this round there is no fact checking. So the judge must judge the answers based on the question, based on the fighter's debate, not their own opinion. They cannot bring their own opinions in the fight. They must judge on fighters' answers. Like I said, no fact checking, so they can lie like hell in this fight. This is going to be fun. We hope you enjoy this. These are the rules and the phases. Let's get back to the show, and we'll see you then.
Wowie zowie! What a set of rules those were. I totally know what they are. Now, now, with all that being said, Mac, Eric, are you ready to gurge?
Fuck you.
I'm sorry.
All right, fine. Are you ready to grudge?
Are you two ready to take this to hell?
Yes! Let's go! I'm taking Eric
Oh,
with
let's
me.
fucking go!
Oh, yeah, I'm taking Eric with me all the way down.
Take him all the way down.
Yeah,
Hell
all the way
yeah.
there. All the way, damn it.
All right. And now hold on. I'm going to click the thing that says questions and answers. Boom. Oh god, the question's already up and you guys are not. What the
yours?
Yes.
Okay.
That's cool. Hey, hold on a second, folks. I'm going to hit the technical difficulties thing.
You can't do that in that.
Damn it. Never mind. Hey, guys,
It's happening.
be cool a second. Hey, we're coming back here for a second. Hi, everybody. Apparently, OBS deleted my Zoom video off the questions and answers. So, paste, duplicate. Okay. Here we are. Here's the questions and the answers, and oh god damn it, I gotta put it all the way down the bottom. Okay. Now,
Talk about let the OBS chaos begin.
yeah, right. What the frig is going on here? Oh, cool. The school.
Yeah, you got this. You got this, man.
The scorecard's gone.
Mist is
I told you,
saying that
you're gonna-
Max
it's-
should just be banned and Eric should win by default because he's being hostile to the host.
I agree.
I think that person is not on the show, so
Wait a sec.
Well, here's the thing, Mac. The host agreed, so.
Oh,
I
hey.
think you need to fuck off, Eric. I'm being hostile towards you now, so fuck off. You're a gracious host, Chris. I want to kiss your ass. Fuck you, Eric.
So,
Mac's here to chew bubblegum and kiss ass.
Kiss
and he's
ass!
all out of bubblegum.
I'm all out of ass.
y'all are weird, man.
I know.
Y'all are so fucking weird. So hey, it turns out I'm the idiot because I have 2 scenes with all the same shit on them, except one doesn't have the scorecard or the Zoom vid. But now everything's good. Also, in the Twitch chat, Owie Miss Chibi says hostile, and Mac, you are the ass. Do you have anything to say, Macintosh?
I'd say,
Nobody gives a shit what you think. Are we ready for question number 1?
Oh shit!
If Mac is eating ass and he's the ass, is that self-cannibalism?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You can speak. All right. Question number 1 is coming up right now. And Scott.
You do know you got the rules at the same time, right?
The rules at the same time.
You got the rules showing in the background at the same time.
Are
On the
they?
screen. Yeah, you got the rule. It's weird. I don't know why. I'm just letting you know.
Shit. All right. Let me go
What,
stop.
at the bottom?
No, you don't see the rules. There's a rules screen. It's like we're. No, I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's the question.
No. We're good. I'm a dummy. I'll shut up. Leave me. I'll be quiet. Never mind. I'm looking at
Backseat
something else.
directing here. Come
Listen, guys, your captain is speaking. Scott, read the fucking question.
on, man. Oh shit. Okay. What is the best Mega Man game that you haven't argued for in a past episode of Gamer Grudge?
All right. Mac, you're going first.
I'm going with Mega Man X5 specifically on PlayStation, PS1.
Astute answer. And Eric.
I went with the Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection.
Fucking asshole.
Hell yes.
Dare you a new one.
Hell yes. So, Mac, are you ready to go?
Give me a minute.
I don't have the rules in front of me, so I don't actually know how much time you get.
3 minutes.
All right. Scott, can you put 3 minutes on the clock?
Oh shit. Yeah. Hold on. Sorry. That was the one thing I forgot to set up.
Jesus fucking Christ.
We're good.
Listen, this is why I stick to recording all my material.
You're doing
Is it
good.
3 minutes?
Yes.
Hold on, let me get.
Oh,
Yes, it's
Jesus
good.
fucking Christ. 3 minutes. I'm not letting
We're
our.
good.
I'm
I
not.
got it. I got it. 3 minutes.
No. It's okay. It's okay.
Don't worry, Franny. It's coming for you anyway. It's coming for you soon. Don't worry. Talking about chaos. When it comes to you, we're gonna fuck your episode up. Right.
There's a reason why my contributions begin and end at me showing up and saying words.
Yes. Mac,
I'm ready.
You're ready. All right. Talk about your weird Mega Man game starting now.
Okay, unlike my competitor, I did not pick the greatest hits album. I'm going with a solo Mega Man. Mega Man X5 is the middle child of the forgotten, and it's forgotten in the X series. X5 got some amazing things once you pick your for once you get. Not only do you like X4, you had to choose between X and Zero, and you had to play that character the whole way through. When X5, you get to pick between X and Zero before the stage. That's something that they upgraded from there. Also, another thing in my game that reason I picked the PlayStation version, every fucking character, every fucking boss is named after the band Guns N' Roses. Duff McWayland, Izzy Glow. The names keep on going. Axl Rose. The names keep going. And that's the reason I didn't pick the collection, because the collection version is bullshit. Now, also, the one thing I like about this game is this was intended to be the final X game. This is supposed to be the last hurrah for X. And if they ended it right here, story-wise, they ended it right here. This would have been this would have been better than X4. But because they didn't end it right here and we got X6, it becomes that forgotten game because X6 messed it up a little bit. It delivers a lot of things. It delivers different storytelling moments where if you play a Zero, you lose the you lose the fourth armor. You play as X, you lose Zero's Buster. There's different ways you can play this game. Now, there is a difficulty to it because it brings back other elements, like Chris said, and like Chris played in Mega Man 1. It brings back the Yellow Devil in 10-time fold, and that motherfucker is a beast to beat. This game, but one thing it does that I like, this game gives you Mega Man's greatest hits. the Yellow Devil, the box level from Mega Man X. It literally gives you also a completion of, unlike Mega Man X2, you have to face Zero in a one-on-one battle. And it literally gives, and then in the background while you're facing them, it has Dr. Wily's logo in the background, which is cool, giving an homage to these two are face to fight. This is destined to happen. And if you face or you kill Zero, or if you destroy Zero X, it changes the whole story. The story still stay the same, yes, but it gives you a different side of the story. It gives you a different look from the story from a different angle. The story changes the way you play it. This game is amazing. It may not have the cutscenes, the anime from X4, but what it does best is the storytelling is very great, and I actually
Time.
enjoy this game so
All
much.
right,
Time.
enough. Time is up. You're done. You are Dunyan Rings. Very clever. But now let's move over to Fisherman Joe. Are you ready to take us to hell, Eric?
Oh yeah.
All right. 3 minutes on the clock. Scott,
Ready?
let's make it rain right now.
The Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection is the most recent addition to the Mega Man series of games. It is divided into two parts, but you can get it in one single purchase, which I'm considering it one game. But in Volume 1, you have Mega Man Battle Networks 1, 2, and both versions of 3. And in Volume 2, you have both versions of 4, both versions of 5, and both versions of 6. Now, that is, count them, 10 separate games that you get with a single purchase of a game. Granted, some of these games, specifically Mega Man Battle Network 3, is just the same game twice with very little changes between them. But 4, 5, and 6 all have massive story changes between each version. So you are basically playing 9 full RPGs in one purchase, and it is probably one of my my favorite overall gaming series of all time, Mega Man Battle Network. It has specifically Battle Network 3 and 5 have some of the best stories that I've experienced in gaming as a whole. Just with the way everything comes together in those games, having to liberate the internet in 5, having to stop the alpha version of the internet from taking and destroying the world in 3, stopping gospel in 2, stopping the meteor from coming down about 12 different times in 4. 4's got its issues, but that's the great thing that this game does is that it cuts down on a lot of the replayability issues that you have in some of these lesser games by adding in the Buster Max option and being able to just play through the games for the story, the reason you want to play these games, and not the grindy mess that is a lot of this. Additionally, it adds this the Buster Max option to grind through the games to get into the advanced updated online multiplayer system that they've improved for the Legacy Collection. As the Mega Man Battle Network has had a thriving multiplayer scene that has resurfaced with the introduction of the Legacy Collection. The Legacy Collection itself also brought back the actor from NT Warrior, the actor who played Mega Man, brought him back for the menus of both volumes of the Legacy Collection as well. Is a nice little nod to the series as a whole. Brought back the old anime actor for Mega Man. After 20 years, he was still able to play the character.
Time.
All right. Excellent timing, by the way. I mean, goddamn. So, with all that being said, are you two ready to go head to head?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh hell yeah.
I
Oh
want
hell yeah.
I want blood. I want guts. I want tears. I want exclusively hits below the fucking belt. Now put some put whatever time goes on the timer. Mac, how much time goes on the timer? 5 minutes?
5 minutes, right?
Nope. There's more.
Oh.
There's more time.
More
Shit.
time. Because it's 3 questions.
Oh, you guys don't go head to head?
Oh, we're going head to
Oh,
head. It's just more time.
doing a 10-minute
Oh.
argument.
Oh,
10 minutes.
yes. See, this is why I need my phone to not be my camera, so I can
Yeah.
look at these rules.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Put 10 minutes on the camera. Oh, the timer.
10 minutes on the clock.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Take me to hell, baby. Go for it.
Now, Mac, here's the biggest issue that I take with you choosing Mega Man X5. I am fairly certain you have fought for Mega Man X5 before.
No, I haven't.
Now,
X4.
you have definitely praised the naming conventions of these
No,
these
I
robots
haven't. I
before.
haven't.
I
fought for
definitely
Mega Man
I
X5.
have 100% have heard you
I
say
have
this.
not fought for X5
You know-
yet. X4.
You know what? If there was any fact checking, we'd be able to check that.
Yeah,
But
that
I
is
am
true.
100%.
I have not- yeah,
I am
yeah.
100% sure I have heard you praise this game countless times in this show.
Oh, yeah. You might be right, but there's no fact checking. But just like with you picked the collection, and here's my issue with yours. You
Yeah.
just said in your argument, we all agree 1, 2, and 3, particularly 3, is the best one because you keep screaming 2 is the best one. 3 is the best one because we both agree with that those 3 are good. 1 and 3 good. Battle Network. 4 through 6 have a lot of issues.
Now, four has a lot of issues, which the Legacy Collection alleviates with the Buster Max.
That's true, and that's cool. But
And the ability to bring in the base soul in 5, being able to do that gets all that extra coolness, all this extra content that was locked out from the West because we didn't bring over the e-reader cards. We now finally get all this access to all this cool stuff through the Legacy Collection that we never got when we were kids because it was locked in Japan
this is true. But here's also another issue. The battle system in 4, but just like with anything, you're talking about there's a lot of issues. It's still not on par with those 3 games. Just like when you get the Sega Mega Pack, just because you want Sonic 2 in the Mega Pack, you got to deal with Columns and all these other games that nobody didn't want. Now, I know there's a lot of people that love Columns and a lot of people that love certain games, but there's some games in that collection you're not going to want. And you got to accept that in your collection. With my game in particular, because you have not talked any shit about it, because you agree with me that this is not a bad game. And the reason I picked PlayStation 1 is, and the reason I did not pick a collection, in the collection, they always do something that you don't want. And in the collection of Mega Man X5, they took away Guns N' Roses. They took away that shit. And that was like just about as big as it's just about character direction. It's interesting. It makes the game even more playable. Also, the gameplay is way better than X5. The reason why people don't talk about X5 is because of X6, which I hate. There's a reason I hate X6, and it fucking makes X5 look bad. And the X5
that is a great point, Mac, because all the greatness of the story of X5 is immediately undercut by the preceding 3 games. That I have to hide myself to repair myself. By the way, I'm going to be back up in 2 months. You know, it kind of defeats the purpose. It really you know what? Yeah, you're right. The existence of these sequels 100% undercuts the theming of your game.
Yeah, it makes the game. It
retroactively makes the game significantly worse because what's the point of the story?
What's the point of making it look like the end? Because this was supposed to be the end of Mega Man X, and Capcom was like, "No, we're not making the end." But the point of the matter is, it's a what if. If this game if this game ended at X5, this game would have been on par and better.
Yeah, well, Mac, here's the thing: we're not fighting what ifs. We're fighting what exists in the prime material world.
Well, you want to know something? I'm gonna know something. There's just like you said, there is no fact checking. I think I played the Mega Man Battle Legacy Collection, and I played it. All that stuff is bullshit because the battle system and all that other stuff, it's not in that damn game. You're
Yeah.
fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it is. No, that it is absolutely. You can turn
not.
on bus.
It
You
is
can
not.
turn on the Buster
Why
Max
is
on
the battle
every
system?
single
Tell
game.
me, why does the battle system go from a? And I understand a lot of people love it. Why does it go away from the RPG of a big screen to literally turn it into a MMO, like a not MMORPG, like not MMO, but a what's a tactical RPG?
Oh,
It turns itself into a tactical RPG. That's not Battle
tactical
Network.
The
Does it doesn't get rid of the icebreakers.
No.
It doesn't get rid of the blockers there.
Don't you fucking come for the liberation missions. I fucking love the liberation missions. It is so good. You get to utilize every single character at your disposal. They each have their own individual ability, and they all have their own abilities that they can do in battle, both clearing out, liberating the internet, and in battle for the various things that you have to do.
Those blockers are bullshit. You know it.
Dude, the fucking liberation missions are some of the dopest shit in the series,
thing.
period.
You
Do
gotta
not come for the
oh,
liberation
look,
missions.
There's ice. There's ice in the way. What do I do? Oh, we're gonna backtrack a lot. Oh, gotta backtrack. There's no backtrack.
Oh man, oh no, oh gosh.
There's no backtracking in X5. I'm just letting you know. No backtracking.
Oh yeah, there's no backtracking in X5. You can beat the game in like 2 hours.
Exactly. That's what makes the game fun. Also, I beat the game. When I play X5, I beat that game so many times. I had so much fun playing X5. It's not even funny. It has replay availability. There are different ways you can end it. When you beat your collection, that's it.
Yeah, but when you beat the collection, you've got like 500 hours of gameplay.
Damn it, if Al was here, she would vote for you because she believes in that fucking bullshit. See, this is the thing. I hate when you try to put hours into gaming. When you're literally putting hours into doing stuff. See, this is why.
Yeah, and that's also a great thing because with an RPG, you pick up, play it, save it, put it down, pick it back up. When I'm playing like a platformer, I kind of want to start from the beginning every time. Just to reset, and then it's like you really can't pick up and play a platformer like you can in RPG.
Well, here's the thing. You know what? Here's the thing. I feel like Mega Man Battle Network 2 is shit. I'm gonna say it. The story is shit. The background, everything about it, shit. No. It's just shit. It's shit. Three is automatically better. The story is better. Why did they put Gospel, aka Bass, as the main villain? I don't know. Why is Colonel in this game? Colonel shouldn't even be in this fucking series. This is bullshit. And then they split it up into two in the other ones. This is bullshit. This whole series is bullshit. There's nothing about Colonel. There's no 2 games in mine. It's one damn game. And when they put it in the collection, they fucked it up. Yeah, give us Mega Man Legends collection.
You know what? It's right. Your game. It did lose a lot when it went to the collection, because if it didn't, it would have caused massive lawsuits. Your game that you've chosen is a lawsuit in a bottle waiting to happen.
Exactly.
They did not get the rights to use those names, which is why they're not in there. You kind of can't just do this shit. You can claim homage as much as you want.
That's some liberal lawyers.
You can't,
Guns N' Roses
you can't do that.
Shit.
You can't do that. They did not approve of any of this. They did not approve it.
And look,
Mac, if they approved of it, it'd be in the Legacy Collection, which it's not. So therefore, they didn't approve of it.
Axl Rose!
He didn't approve of it. Didn't approve of it. They fucking hated it. Guns N' Roses fucking hates Mega Man.
No, bullshit.
Guns N' Roses 100% hates Mega Man, because if they didn't hate Mega Man, their names would be in the Legacy Collection.
Battle Network, the TV series sucked.
Oh no, that's also where you're wrong, because that is a beloved anime.
Lan was a fucking bitch, and you know it.
Yeah, that is. You can't argue with that. Lan is pretty much a bitch, but you don't watch it for Lan. You watch it for Mega Man. Mega Man is the selling point of the Mega Man anime.
But Lan is a part of him. He's a punk ass bitch.
Mega Man is this powerful warrior, and Lan is the winner of a card game tournament. So it's like you're basically pairing up a very strong warrior with fucking Yugi-Moto. So it's like you're gonna get what you're gonna get. You don't get Yami Yugi as Lan. No, you're just stuck with Yugi-Moto the whole time. But that's what adds to the charm.
He's bullshit in the whole game.
Yugi-Moto, he takes his backseat to the Pharaoh because you just got the cooler version over here. But with Lan, you get to actually enjoy the goofiness of Yugimoto the whole time.
Okay. Yeah, that's full. You know that's bullshit because he just like, I don't want to go in the network. I'm scared, Mega Man. I'm
No.
scared. I'm a little
Lan is not a coward. Lan is not a coward. Lan is a fucking goofball. Lan is absolutely not a coward. That is
goofball.
character assassination, and I will not stand.
Why are the characters so weird in your fucking game, just like mine? I know my characters are not weird because they're robots based on Mega Man should be robots based on different things, not net navies, not the net. The internet should not be able to do stuff with Mega Man. Why are we talking about Game Freak presents Mega Man?
Oh, there we go with the Game Freak presents Mega Man again. Oh my gosh. You are so salty.
Time.
Time.
Mega Man
Time.
Legends should have
Jay,
got
shut the fuck up.
Time, Mac.
Listen, Mac. This is your goddamn show. You will obey my rules on your show. You hear?
I hear. I'm having so much fun.
All right. Does anyone have any questions? I have a question. Eric, you said earlier that your choice gives you 2 versions of each game. What does that mean?
Well, when Mega Man Battle Networks 3, 4, 5, and 6 were released, they came with 2 different versions. You know, initially in Japan, Mega Man Battle Network 3 released, and then they released an updated version, Mega Man Battle Network Black. So when they brought that to the states, they kept the upgrades that they made in Black, but then sort of split up different things and released Mega Man Battle Network Blue and White over in the States. Then, when Battle Network 4 came out, they released Red Sun and Blue Moon, which each took place over the course of 3 tournaments. And you had different net navies that you would use the new Soul system, where you would take on the aspects of different net navies that you connect with over the course of the story. Like, for example, Red Sun, you could connect with Roll and Gutsman over the course of the story, which is why I personally chose Red Sun, because those are the characters that I felt closer to, which unfortunately meant that I didn't get to cross Soul with Proto Man, because he was in the other game.
Protoman. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I get it. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Scott.
And then for whatever reason, when they released Team Proto Man and Team Colonel, they released Proto Man first, and then they released Colonel. But since Colonel was the second one they released, they followed the story of Team Colonel for the sequel in Mega Man Battle Network 6, which technically means that nothing in Team Proto Man actually happened. But I consider it to be the better game because you have this connection with Chaw, from the course of 1 through 4, that I feel like is really lost in Team Colonel.
Okay. Cool. Scott, do you have any questions?
I do not. I'm gonna be honest. I got a little distracted by a weirdo in the chat before, trying to figure out how to kick him out.
Did anyone kick him out, or did he just stop?
No, we got rid of him. We got Franny helped get rid of him.
Franny's in the chat. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Well, cool. Good to know, because I would have just kept indulging.
That's what Mist was doing.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I want to start a Tuesday show with Mist. We have the same horrible sense of humor. So as far as the rules that I don't have in front of me, do we just go to voting now?
No, we have, or I guess you asked the question of Eric at least.
Yes.
Unless you want to give him, or we can give him 5 minutes to rebut. To argue again.
Okay. Well, Mac, do you want 5 more minutes?
Yeah, I got 5 more minutes.
All right. Well,
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. You know what? I may lose this, but give me 1.
all right. Hey, you know what? It's your fucking funeral. Let's put 1 minute on the clock, and
All right,
let Mr. High and Mighty over here, Mr. Mega Man, Mega fucking Genius over here, fucking just tear into it. I love you, Mac. I'll tell you when.
All right, minutes on the clock.
Now.
His game is fucking bullshit, and his game is full of assholes. Fuck his game. Mega Man Legends should have been a daggone collection before his piece of shit game. Fuck that collection. Fuck Guts Man. Fuck Roll. Fuck fuck man. Fuck Fireman. Fuck Colonel. Fuck Turtle Man. Fuck Land. Fuck Dr. Cossack. Fuck the WW whatever their name is, and fuck Gospel. And just fuck them all. Their games suck. The games suck. It's trash. The gameplay in 4 and 6 is trash. My game is better. And if you don't like it, eat a dick. I'm done.
10 seconds, man.
Yeah, you sure you got something else you want to add?
Please pick me. I'm done.
Wow, Mac, you sure did open up the Mega Man Battle Network wiki and listed a number of characters.
The damn collection, and they explained it well, and I couldn't argue against it.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah,
So,
this brings up a good point. How long before Twitch and YouTube ban us for language?
now Twitch might ban us, YouTube would just demonetize us, but we don't make money doing this anyway.
We
So,
made our money on neither one of them, so I don't know why
So-
they're banning us.
so
Fuck
I
'em.
don't know. Fuck it. Thank you. Eric, do you want 5 more minutes? Post the
no.
whole thing for me?
No, I'm good with just answering the question by explaining why there's 2 different versions, which also in a way is also the rebuttal to Mac's Game Freak presents Mega Man point anyway. So
You are bullshit. That's why I hated that. That's why I did that shit. I was like, damn it, I can't argue.
My God, I like the cut of this kid's jib. So, I guess with that being said, I think it's time to vote.
I think so. Yeah, because there really is no phase 5. It says cleanup, but there's no fact checking. So what's there to clean up?
Nothing. I just put that there because
I mean you can just discuss why you chose who won which fight.
there you go.
Okay. Well then, Scott, would you care to go first?
I guess this is going to be tough for me because again, the first half of your guys' argument, I was distracted, so I missed a lot.
Oh,
I'm
well.
mostly going off of that first round of you guys going at it alone. And Mac's rant at the end about how everyone's an asshole. But
It didn't work, did it?
no, I think overall I'm gonna go with Eric because it seemed like his game just has a lot more variety and there's a lot there's a lot more that just like I don't know,
Sweet
feels like
game,
it's
I get it. He picked the mystery box, and y'all going to the mystery
he
box.
did, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
he kind of the whole
It's
lawsuit.
cheating in a way, but I don't care. I'll take that L. I had a game plan, but he derailed the game plan when he talked about all the other shit in his fucking game, so I couldn't get nothing.
Oh no,
mean,
I
that's the
derailed your
game.
point by talking about my game.
No, I thought the game was the same. I thought Capcom would fuck this up just like they did the other.
Oh no,
collection.
they did it beautifully. If they fucked it up, I wouldn't have
Why
chosen.
didn't they fucked up X. They fucked up the X collection. They fucked it up. If you had to play X, you had to play the second collection to get the rest of the sorry ass games. They put X5 with
there was
six
so
and eight.
much love put into the Battle Network collection.
This is bullshit. I was so mad about that. They put so much love into a franchise that probably about like 500 people like.
That's insane. There is more than 500 people playing Mega Man Battle Network in the Archipelago server right now. That is people playing in an insane version of Mega Man Battle Network just on its own. That not including the people that just remember it as children.
All right. Press, who you going with?
You know, they both sound good. And you know I fucking love Mega Man X.
Yeah.
But 9 games in one, 9 full ass games in one. I don't know.
Let's just remind yourself, you did do the Mega Man Legacy Collection. That included Mega Man 1. Did you like Mega Man 1? No.
But these are RPGs that are in his game.
They're bullshit RPGs, and you know this.
I don't, because I haven't played them. And I
Exactly. He's giving you a mystery box. You're gonna go for the mystery box. Go ahead.
You know what? X5 is a mystery box for me too. What, are you gonna fucking argue with me? I'm the fucking host tonight. So how about you shut your goddamn mouth, take the L like a man?
I'll take that.
All right? Listen, tonight you had too many L takes.
No, I understand.
And this is what happens.
I understand. I couldn't come
Now,
after him.
If you'll excuse me, I need to go to my scoreboard and go ding.
All right.
And
Mist says she votes for whatever is in the box. I assume she's talking about the box that Chris was handing.
I thought she was
I'm
talking.
telling you, she never played Mega Man Battle Network. It's not an easy game to get into, just like Mega Man X5. So just
oh no, the game that I played and perfected when I was fucking 8 years old is too hard to get into for you, Mac. I'm sorry.
I perfected Mega Man 1 through X at 8 years old. Don't give me that bullshit. I beat Mega Man 6 when I beat Mega Man 6 when I was 7. Don't pull this bullshit on me.
I'm sorry.
On the NES.
I'm sorry.
Eric,
Battle Network 3 came out in 2003. I was 10.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyway.
All right. Are you ladies done?
Yeah.
I'm not going to dignify that with the response.
Not dignifying with bullshit.
Because by responding, I'm accepting the fact that I'm a lady, which I am not.
Okay, I didn't know you had a problem with women. Okay.
No, I don't have a problem with women. I'm just not one.
Yeah, you want to choose a man, miss? Change your mind.
All right.
I don't accept misgendering anybody.
Goddamn, way to turn it around on me and make me the asshole. I'm sorry. I guess I'm the asshole. Oh, I'm sorry. Fuck me. All right. Moving on to question number 2. Scott, do us the honors.
What is the worst Sonic game?
Huh. Okay, now the question's actually coming up.
Yeah, there it goes.
Eric, you're first. What is the worst Sonic game?
I went with Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric.
Ooh. Mac?
I went with Sonic the Hedgehog on the Game Boy, particularly Sonic the Hedgehog Game Boy Advance version. It's the Sonic the Hedgehog game put on the Game Boy Advance.
Well.
Eric is literally trying to pander. He knows this game.
Well then.
He's grabbing his shoulder like,
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot the part where we had all night. I'm just going to be the biggest dick tonight as a host.
Everybody's getting hostile towards each other.
Yeah, you are never going to let...
No. Nobody is getting hostile towards you, Scott. You do you, bro.
Yeah, Scott, you're doing a great job, man.
Yeah, you are.
Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate you being here. Now the rest of you, you two fuck sticks, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Eric, 3 minutes are on the clock, maybe?
They are.
All right. Talk to us about Shithole Boom, Rise of Shit, starting now.
There are so many issues when it comes to Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. To start off, the game is ass. You know, it runs like shit, it looks like shit, controls like shit, and it's just overall a general pile of shit. You know, a lot of people from frame one hated this game because they hated the Sonic Boom redesigns of, the main core cast. The game was released as a broken mess. Current speedrunners of this game, as ridiculous as it might sound that people speedrun this game, play on the base version because there was an infinite flight glitch that you can perform with Knuckles. So the only reason people play this game is to just not play the game, because it has the cardinal sin of a Sonic game, and Sonic moves way too fucking slow. He moves so goddamn sluggish in this game. The story is nonsensical time travel bullshit because the Sonic series has a great history with nonsensical time travel bullshit stories, like Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, another nonsensical time travel bullshit story. That's the game you want to invoke when you're creating a whole new branch of the franchise. It's slow. It's like it basically it's hardly a Sonic game, it feels like at times, because you spend more time beating up robots with a laser whip than you do running. The thing you want to do in a Sonic game, you don't get to do. You don't get to do this. And people were so hyped up about this game because in a way, because of like, maybe they'll bring back the adventure style and have like 4 different, fully different ways to play the games, and the characters hardly play any different. Hardly. But the main issue about this game is that it tanked the Sonic Boom name, and the TV show is fucking fantastic, and nobody watched it because this game was god awful. This fantastic show is dragged down by this ass of an introductory of a game. And there's just, so many poor issues with every single way this game is handled. And if you really want to believe it, 100% Sonic Boom Sonic was supposed to be the third character in Sonic Forces, but it did so poorly they just replaced him with create your own Sonic character. That's long existing fan theory. There's a reason that a lot of the Fang character moves look suspiciously like Sonic Boom moves.
Time.
God
You really are
damn,
very good
you
with
yeah,
time.
you with the fucking timing. Jesus. Are you like a warlock or something?
I've done this quite a lot.
I can tell. God, you're so
You're
good
like
at
a
this.
George Michael from Arrested Development. You
Yeah.
have a perfect internal clock.
Yeah, God, you're so good at this, Eric. And handsome. Do you work out?
No.
All right,
Well,
Matt.
I guess I do bike like 8 miles a day, but
Wow, you must have some pretty strong legs. Yeah. All right. Anyway,
Okay,
Mac.
this is gonna get us in trouble more than the cursing.
Mac, are you ready?
I am.
3 minutes are on the clock. Take him to hell right now.
Ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, go.
All right, look, let's go back to 2006, people. And take a moment. Now I know what my competitor is going to say. This is a port. This is a fail port. But 2006, I'm going to put that in your mind. 2006, we got Sonic, the original game, the original Game Boy version, the original Sonic, the original OG Sonic that you played on the Sega. It's coming to the Game Boy Advance. Now, as a kid, I never got to play the original Sonic, never got to experience it. So think back when I'm a little kid. Now I get to play this game on the go. So I put this game in my Game Boy Advance, and it turns out that this is the worst port of Sonic the Hedgehog that I've ever seen. The reason this game sucks, it's such ass, is the screen resolution. They put the screen resolution so close that you cannot play the game. It's a virtually unplayable game. When you press down, the screen goes down with it. So when you go to different sections in the game, when you go to the Marvel Zone, when you go to the Marvel Zone, you literally are going to die a lot in the lava, like every time. Death, instant death. It's like sometimes when I review games, I review games for a living. Certain games, there's certain things when there's certain ways that games where it's you that's the problem with the game. Because with Sonic, the original Sonic, it's you, not the game. In this, it's completely the game. The game is killing you, and that's fucking unfair. If you got an environment form, get ready because you're gonna go through 2 levels of hell to get all the way there. Get all the way to. You're gonna go through a whole hell ride because there's no way you're gonna get past that level. I have not beaten this level. I have not beaten Sonic the Hedgehog. I have not played Sonic the Hedgehog because of this game. This game literally took me away and made me stop playing another Sonic the Hedgehog. Now I know there's future versions of Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm just telling you right now, I'm telling you, 2006, this is the only way you could play Sonic the Hedgehog on the go at the time. Now there are problem modes that they fixed it. And I'm trying to wonder, well, they probably didn't have the technology to do it. Bullshit. Sonic Advance exists. Sonic Advance exists. There's an entire series of Sonic Advance that actually put the screen really small, a little bit, fit the screen on the damn Advance, and it literally played just like a Sonic game. It played like a Sonic game. These jokers had no excuse. I want to find the testers to see who approved this shit, because we need to find them and ask, how did you let them get away with this? There's no way them testers looked at this game and said, this game is great. There's no chance in hell that they daggone did this. This is a disgrace. I'm mad. They should have done some better shit. They need to do better. They needed to do better right here.
Time. Don't make me repeat myself. All right, children. Are we ready?
Yeah.
10 minutes on the clock.
10 minutes on the clock.
All right, kittens. Make daddy proud. That means go.
Mac, you couldn't even bother looking up the actual name of your fucking game. It's not Sonic the Hedgehog on the Game Boy. It's Sonic Genesis.
Sonic Genesis. Doesn't matter. I knew it was Sonic Advance. I saw Sonic the Hedgehog Advance. I played the damn game, Eric. I played it. You're not going to pull that bullshit. I explained everything about that game, and you know that's the game.
You definitely explained everything that an internet reviewer could say about that game.
No, I played it. It's shit. There's literally you're trying to get me to get the judges to tell me this is a lie. I played this game on the Game Boy Advance. This game is shit. It's terrible. Unlike your game, where yes, it is terrible, but there's so many fun things about your game. You can literally have it's a lasso. That shit is amazing. Lasso Sonic.
Yeah, and it looks like ass. It looks like ass.
At least your game is playable, Eric. Your game is playable.
It is absolutely not playable. Did you not hear the point where I said that people go out of the way to play this game as little as possible?
Yeah, that's what keywords you said. Play. Yours, you still play it. Mine is virtually unplayable.
Mac, you know what your game is? Do you know what your game is?
What?
Your game is a consolation prize that they just put, Sonic the Hedgehog #1.
Does that make it better?
On the Game Boy.
Just so you know, you're explaining the answer for me. It's bad.
Yeah. Your game is a consolation prize that they put out because they had to put more effort into the games that they were actually
Eric.
That they were actually
that they were actually rocket scientists to do that.
That they were actually putting their effort into. And they put all their effort into Sonic the Hedgehog 2006.
Eric.
They put all their effort into Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, and that's a significantly worse stain on the Sonic franchise than your half-remembered
effort. You're telling me effort? All they had to do, and it's not hard, was take the screen, widen it out a little bit to where Sonic can fit on a Game Boy Advance.
Mac, I'm gonna explain something to you. Do you know why the resolution of Sonic Genesis is so poor? Do you know why?
Why?
Because the sprite for Sonic from the Genesis is bigger than the sprite from Sonic and Sonic Advanced. That's the reason the resolution is so bad. It is the same fucking resolution, you stupid idiot.
Eric, you're trying to tell me.
It's the same fucking resolution.
You're trying to tell me.
I am telling you, it's the same resolution.
Before they put it out.
You're
No,
trying to
they
say
couldn't
that's
because
just-
it's a
that's still
pixel
lazy,
map.
Eric. Your game.
David
that
MacGyver
doesn't
pool.
make
It's
my
a
game
fucking
any
pixel.
better.
They
That
couldn't.
doesn't make
They
my
couldn't
game any
fix
better.
it
They still
without
released this
respriting the
bullshit.
entire game, which they weren't going to put the effort to do
Well,
because
if
it was
they
a
weren't-
because
okay,
it was a
you're trying to say
consolation
didn't
prize
wanna
they were
put the
putting no
effort.
effort into.
They could have put the effort in this.
No, they couldn't, because to actually fix the resolution, like you're saying, they would have to resprite the entire game.
Exactly. Why didn't they do it then, Eric?
Because it was not a thing that anybody
It's easy
wanted
to
any
do.
effort
They
put
had.
into.
They could have done.
It was a consolation prize because Sonic Team was already fucking overworked, having to work on both
Eric,
Sonic
that still don't
06
make my game
and
not
Sonic
better.
Lost Rings
Your
at the
game's
same
still
time.
playable, Eric.
Sonic Team was already split, working on two separate games because Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 could not fit on the Wii, so they had to make a completely different game, and they created Sonic and the Secret Rings.
That don't give them no. Eric,
And because they split these focus,
excuses.
they couldn't
Eric,
put in
those
any
are
effort for Sonic
excuses.
Genesis. They put out
Those are excuses.
this like
You wanna know
fucking
something? Here's
Easter
another story.
basket
You
ass
know- I
game
know
that
this
you're
is bullshit,
saying is
but
the
you wanna
worst
know
thing.
why?
It's
You
just
wanna know that's
it's just a
bullshit?
bad.
You wanna know how I know I'm
it's
not
just a
calling
bad
that? I'm
port.
calling that bullshit.
You
wanna
know what?
why
You know
I'm
what
calling
game
that
has a
bullshit? You're
worse
not letting me talk.
resolution?
You're not
Mega
letting me
Man
talk.
and
Let me
Base.
get what I
Mega Man
said.
and
You know
Base
why
on
I
the
know that's
GBA has a
bullshit?
significantly
That's
worse
bullshit
resolution.
because if you look back, there are different companies that get lesser stuff that gets lesser of a team, and they still come out with good stuff. Mega Man 3 came out, which I say is the best Mega Man game of all time, had a lesser team, and they still put out a good game. Mega Man 2 had a lesser team. Mega Man 2 is one of the best games ever. There is no fucking excuse. They could have done something better. Having a lesser team doesn't mean shit. To me, it doesn't mean it. They literally half-assed this game and didn't do it.
What your game did is it inspired Christian Whitehead to actually work on
That's good. That's cool.
good ports.
But still, that don't make my game.
Because this game was so bad, it inspired people.
How long
Your
it
game
took Christian Whitehead to
inspired
make
people,
Sonic?
Mac.
How long it took?
I can't see how this game could be the worst thing ever if it
how long it took
inspired people.
Eric, how long it took Christian Whitehead to make Sonic Mania? It took them years to make Sonic Mania.
No,
they wouldn't even let them do Sonic Mania because Sonic Team did not want to make. They wanted to put less shit. We got Sonic General
Mac. Christian Whitehead started making ports.
Eric, once again,
of the original Sonic.
Your argument, your game is playable. There are different modes in your game. The characters are fun to play. Sonic Will Lasso's good. I can play the game and I love it. I get enjoyment
this
out of it.
game is not fun to play. What are you talking about?
Knuckles is fun to play with. Knuckles, I mean, when you play it after a while, it becomes funner. When you play my game, you cannot play it. It's unplayable.
Sonic Boom becomes fun in a brain rot sort of way. Jesus Christ.
You just said it. You just said yours is unplayable. You're going with the history and all this bullshit about your game, but mine still don't defeat the purpose that my game is still unplayable. It's still unplayable, Eric. Don't matter about the history, how they made it. There's no excuse. I gave you examples of different people that had lesser teams that made better games. There is no excuse.
The thing is, Mac, yours isn't a game that was made. Yours is code that was literally taken from the Genesis and put on the Game Boy, and no further work was put. No further work was
There was no rush to do it, Eric. And you said
yes, it was. They needed to get it out for the 15th anniversary because they couldn't put out Sonic 06 for the 15th anniversary because it was taking too long. Your game is a consolation prize because they couldn't make the deadline. So you're trying to tell me
they were focused on they put a lot of Sonic. They just made for the at that time. We just got the Sonic collection on the PlayStation and Sega and the GameCube. So you're trying to tell me
who's not working on that?
The time to give us a handheld version of
Sonic. Who wasn't working on the Mega Collection?
Fuck out of here! You're trying to pull this bullshit. You're trying to tell me that all the games. You're trying to tell me they did all this stuff. They made collection after collection. You're trying to tell me they can't give Matt
because Sonic Team's not the one making the collection. Midway makes the
Sonic the Hedgehog port.
Midway makes the collections.
On the Game Boy. They put it on the Game Boy. They could have done better.
They didn't want to resprite the whole game.
That's not.
And that's what would need to happen.
That's still bad. Eric, it's still bad. It doesn't matter how you put it. It's still bad. Doesn't matter. It's their fault. They put out a bad game. Thus it sucked. That doesn't excuse them for what they did. It still sucks. No matter how you spin it, it still sucks.
You can't say the resolution of the game is bad when Sonic Advance literally has the same.
I didn't just say the resolution.
I said you press the down button, it goes down with the screen.
Yeah, it also
messes your whole
works the
gameplay
same
up.
way in original Sonic.
Yeah, but what did the original Sonic have? A bigger screen. Also, Sonic, the other Sonics is this, and it made it acceptable to the screen. Don't give me that bullshit, Eric. They put that on Sonic 1 on the game on the iPhone, and you can play it just as good as you played it on that shitty ass game. And this thing, it had the same different thing on a bigger screen. It did everything on there, and it did it to a good perfection.
Yeah, you know who did those ports?
Eric,
You know who did those
Sonic 1
ports?
on an iPhone.
You know who did those? You know who did those iPhone ports? You know who did those iPhone ports?
Christian Whitehead. Okay, then you're trying to tell me
who was inspired to do the ports because of how bad Sonic Genesis was.
You're trying to tell me the people that did Sonic cannot. They said, oh man, they couldn't get it done. They didn't want to do it. Bullshit.
They couldn't. They were working on other games, man. They were working on other games.
Once again, your game is playable, Eric. Mine is not. These are facts. These are facts, and you're arguing around it. My game is still not playable, no matter how you did. They couldn't fix it. There was no internet. There was nothing. You had a cartridge. That's all you had. You couldn't fix it with downloadable content. Your game, at least in a way, could be fixed with downloadable content. Mine couldn't. They couldn't fix mine with no downloadable content. This is before the internet.
Mac, at the end of the day, Mac, at the end of the day, Mac, your game's still Sonic 1. At the end of the day, your game's still Sonic 1, which is a very good game.
It's a bad port. It's a bad
your game is a bad port of a good game. Mine's a bad port. Mine is just a bad game. Yours is a bad port of a good game.
I know it's a port. It's a bad port, though. It's still a bad port. Doesn't matter how you did it. Still a bad port of a game.
Your game, the game underneath still good, Mac.
Doesn't matter. Notice I said Game Boy Advance.
Yeah. It's still a good game.
It's a bad port. It's a bad port. You don't have nothing else to argue.
It's a bad port. It's still Sonic 1. It's still Sonic 1.
Yeah, and your game still is fun to play.
That's enough. That is enough. So, do you want to answer questions or do you want a few more minutes?
I don't think we have any more minutes that we could say about Sonic Genesis.
No, we're done. We're at the net end. I was about to cuss them out later and tell them.
Well, you could ask for more time and cuss them out right now. Okay, well then. That being said, Scott, who do you think won this round?
We're gonna ask a question.
I don't have any questions. Your games are both dog shit. I hate both your games.
Yeah, you guys, like, there's so much being covered in the 10-minute fighting round and the 3 minutes before that it's hard to think of anything that, like, you haven't already covered.
Yeah, I don't know. Is this game poopy ass dicks? Yes. To both.
Because I was, like, originally thinking, like, what is the worst level? But I feel like you guys both did that. I know Mac definitely did.
So, that being said, Scott, do you want to go first?
Sure. So, I heard a lot from both of you. Mac was yelling a lot by the end.
Damn.
By the end? Really? You're being generous. Dude came out the womb yelling.
Yeah, they really did. But I feel like a lot of your argument was coming from a very personal place. Like, this game personally offended you. I did not.
Hey, Mac.
It's really bad. It's really bad. Eric is full of shit. He's going with the pot punches of all that stuff. His game is playable.
They both sound terrible.
Hey,
to be fair.
Hey, Mac. If you don't stop talking, I'm going to do this. Take a look at the scorecard, everyone.
Okay, go ahead.
Look at what I can do. Wow, Eric's winning by 11 points. Let's bring that back down. All right. Anyway, continue, Scott.
But yeah,
such a hard worker.
Eric Eric's point about the people doing the speed run specifically to avoid playing the game was really sticking with me, and I think that's why I'm gonna go with Eric overall.
Okay.
Sorry, Mac.
Nah.
Okay, see, this is a tough one because both these games sound god fucking awful, and I've seen footage of Sonic Boom. I have seen people play that. The game, I don't think the game's finished.
Ooh, no.
I don't think they ever finished the game.
They've released patches and still didn't finish the game.
But also, excuse me. But also, Max game, I almost feel like Eric argued in favor of it because of how much he had to stress that this game was so insignificant and unimportant and shitty that the developers knew it was shitty. And they allocated all their resources elsewhere, and we're just like, let's fucking emulate this. Let's fucking put it on Game Boy. Fuck it. And I think that speaks very loudly to me, especially in the era of ports, remakes, and remasters. The thing that I hate most in this world. So I'm feeling generous today, and I'm gonna give it to Mac.
Yeah.
And since I am technically the tiebreaker, Scott's vote doesn't count.
Sweet.
No. Okay, since it's 1-1, no. Since I guess, do we want to give them both a point or neither a point?
No. It'll be easier. Just give me a point, and then we'll go to the last round and just decide it.
All right,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
right,
we'll give-
fine. You're right.
Yeah.
That's
Alright,
what
so
we're.
it's like those first 2 rounds never happened.
Yep.
Exactly.
By the way, I was so prepared to fight against Sonic 06.
I've
I've spent so much time like
that was a cop out answer. I am not picking Sonic 06. That was too easy.
Probably my favorite part of Sonic Genesis, now that we're past around, is that in the credits for Sonic Genesis, when they're playing through the game to explore the levels, Sonic gets hit in a way that he doesn't get hit in the credits for the original Sonic because the person playing the game couldn't see the enemy. my favorite little tidbit about Sonic Genesis.
Nice.
They really hate my daggone. They really hate this.
Yeah, Mac, they're not liking your
Yeah.
character.
I don't care.
It's not.
Terrifying, to be fair.
It's less that they don't like it, and more that they're crucifying it in the chat.
It's like I feel like we know so many like VTubers that it's like this feels like, you know what, we went through it with an upcoming episode of Visit Rotten. This feels like VTuber face.
Yeah.
But in the chat, it feels like people just like started popping in just to talk about this.
Hey, that's fine. Keep them coming.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And to see why we're talking about allegories to blackface, watch the upcoming episode of Visit Rotten.
Wow. Okay.
It's Scott's fault. It's Scott's fault.
Hey, I warned you about the blackface.
Wow. Okay. So anyway, as I just said, we have a bunch of people in the chat. We have our good friend, Owie Miss Chibi. We have the Captain Hook. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Where's the hook? Hook! Where's the hook? Hook! Where's the hook? We have Frog Guru, who I'm assuming you all know. And if we don't, then what's up, Frog Guru? How you doing? Are you like the Frog Guru from Super Mario RPG? Because that'd be pretty cool. And also our good pal Trink Bell, who also
Hey, Trink! Hope everything's well.
who also streams on the Twitch.tv. So, anyone who's in the chat that doesn't already follow Trink Bell, you should go follow Trink
Yeah, go
Bell.
follow her. She's awesome.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to like hesitate there. Like, oh no.
Look into my doll-like eyes. You will love her channel.
God, I can feel my soul dissolving when I look into those
Look
eyes.
into Matt's
Thousand
dead
souls to
eyes.
burn.
Anyway, moving on to question number 3. Scott, will you read the third question?
Sure. What is the best GameCube game?
The best GameCube game. Mac, what you got for us?
Megan, I hope you're watching, and I hope you don't get mad at me for picking this.
He's stalling.
I'm going with Legends of Zelda Wind Waker.
And Eric, what you got for us?
I, of course, couldn't go with any other game than the GOAT, Super Smash Brothers Melee.
Oh.
I'm gonna hate tearing this game apart.
All right. You picked two heavy hitters right there. So let's get 3 minutes on the clock. Mac, are you ready to go to hell?
No.
While 3 minutes are on the clock. 3, 2, 1, do it.
All right, this is one of the best GameCube games of all time. Now, everyone knows my favorite Zelda is Link's Awakening, but Wind Waker is like inches behind it. The story is unlike any Zelda game. Hell, it replicates it on the Game Boy DS. But it didn't utilize controls like the GameCube. This game utilizes the GameCube controller almost to perfection. It utilizes every button, everything. It's perfect for the game. Like Miyamoto and his team literally crafted this game to be built for the GameCube, and it's perfect. Now what my competitors going to say, it's too cartoony, and I understand that, but look, to quote The Rock, what you think? All right, so just sit there, Eric, and smell what the Mac is cooking. Okay, you sit your ass down and smell your roll. All right. But what it does may not have the perfect graphics, but what it does make up for is the story. It was fourth best to appear on Nintendo's it's fourth best as one of the top 4 Nintendo games. The engine that is run on it is actually run by the game it's actually run on the engine on Twilight Princess. It also gave us Toon Link. It gave us Sheik. It gave us Sheik, which is actually, spoiler, Princess Zelda. This is one of the games that make Princess Zelda not the damsel in distress, but a person who helps you. It gives us that thing. It actually did that before we got into Breath of the Wild, where yes, she is a strong competitor, but it all started with this game. It gave us this character as Zelda, as this strong-willed person that actually can say she's there to help you. She's just not there as a damsel. She's there to help you on your way through the journey to defeat Ganon. And the whole story is perfect. Like the world is just done. Like it's all in the world is under the sea. The whole world, Hyrule, is under sea. This is probably one of the best stories in the Zelda timeline. And I really love this game. I'm going to end it there.
Got 25 seconds.
All right, I'm done.
Yeah, you want to talk some more shit
right.
while you're at it? All right, cool. Well then, let's reset that timer. Eric,
Ready?
are you ready to take us to hell?
Oh yeah.
Well
I'm
then,
not just ready to take you to hell. I'm ready to take you to 3 stocks, no items, final destination.
nice. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
What is there to say about Super Smash Brothers Melee? It is a game that is still competitively played today. To put into perspective, that would be like if people were still complaining that they're not playing Marvel versus Capcom 2 at Evo. People complaining about Melee not being an Evo would be the equivalent of saying, "Oh, why isn't Marvel versus Capcom 2 at Evo?" But when Melee's not at Evo, it's like, why isn't Melee at Evo? What the fuck are you doing? Because it's such a perfect game. Well, perfect is a long stretch of the imagination. Nothing Nintendo makes is perfect. But because it is such a well-loved, finely crafted game that over the 23 years that it's been, the meta of, competitive is evolving. It is still constantly evolving. That you have new top players cropping up all the fucking time. You got, young guns still able to take it with the rest of them. But even not talking from a competitive aspect, this game, it's a competitive game, but it's also a party game. Was constructed as a party game with all these different wild characters that you could play as, and all these crazy items that you could play with, and all these varied stages. Like you could play on a fucking pokey floats. You can have a grand old time playing pokey floats. The stage that's just a parade of floats made out of Pokemon shaped floats. It's the adventure mode on this game. It's so lovely crafted. Everything, there's like a lot of tiny little details you do. Like if you end the Mario Brothers stage with a 2 at the end, instead of fighting Mario at the end, you fight Luigi. There's a lot of like small little details that you could do over the course of playing this game, that this game had such love put into it, and all the trophy descriptions, the ability to go in and see all these models of all these characters that they've added so lovingly into the series. All the characters of that, and plus, what better April Fool's joke was there ever than saying, "Hey, you can unlock Sonic in Melee"? That fucking was the biggest thing ever. Like people like, what? You could play as Sonic in Melee? How are you gonna do this? That's the coolest thing ever. Sonic is so cool. Melee's one of the best games of all time, if not the greatest game of all time. It's like it was so good. It's been in the zeitgeist for 23 years. People are still competitively playing this game. HBox is taking a fucking cleanse of Smash Ultimate because he just wants to get better at Melee. That's not a thing that you do unless this game is so good. You don't take a cleanse off of other games to take out the toxins and muscle memory of playing a different game. It's like,
that is enough. Thank you. Well, you both make good points. But are you ready to take on each other?
oh,
Yeah.
Well then let's get 10 minutes on that clock. Are you ready?
Ready to go.
You ready to you're ready to go to hell? Because I'm already there. Let's do it. Let's start. Now, go.
Mac, not only is Wind Waker not the best GameCube game, it's not even the best Zelda game on the GameCube. Because you've got the Master Quest.
You're gonna pick which one is it?
You've got Master Quest with a remake of Ocarina of Time. You've got the original release of Twilight Princess. You've got Four Swords Adventure. All three of those games better than Wind Waker, better than that empty wasteland of boring backtracking. The thing that you were just complaining about, Mac. Wind Waker is absolutely packed to the brim with pointless backtracking. And honestly, the GameCube version of Wind Waker is the inferior version of Wind Waker. They improved everything in Wind Waker HD. Wind Waker HD is superior in every single way. That it just makes looking back at the original Wind Waker so pointless and gross and slow and so slow because you don't get the ability.
So Eric, I'm gonna explain something. I know for a fact that you are a non-Zelda player because you don't like Zelda that much, and also as an added bonus, I know you haven't played Wind Waker because I know that's some bullshit. Also, I want you to explain how is also you didn't hear me when I said Twilight Princess is running the same engine as Wind Waker. So I don't know how that's going to be sorry when the same engine is on a fucking other game. And another thing, You backtracking, you just explained every fucking Zelda game. You backtrack in
Yeah,
all
but at
those
least in
fucking
every
games.
other
You backtracking in
backtrack,
Ocarina of Time. You're
eh,
backtracking in all those games.
yeah, but at
Yeah,
least in
you're
those
going to
all
have
those
to
other
backtrack because
games,
you
you
have to
have
do that.
good visual environments and not just water. It's all water.
Like
now.
I said,
It's
what
all
it does,
water with
what
like a
it,
tiny,
like
tiny
I
little
said that,
bit of
I said that in my
land every
argument.
here
I
and
said
there.
the visuals
Oh.
are not. I said the visuals, while they are not good, the story and the control is still great. Well, with Melee, talk about your single player.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I fucking love adventure mode. Are you kidding me? Adventure mode is so
It's trash.
t- t- t-
It's trash with no draws. It sucks.
Oh, what about event? What about event mode?
Eric, you must be
Event
the
mode.
only person.
How epic was that
loves it
final
because there's
event
a lot of
where you
people
get
that-
to play against
that
Mewtwo
they're the only
and
person that
Ganondorf
can play it.
and Giga Bowser? Giga Bowser is one of the coolest fucking things ever
Also,
existed.
another question,
that was
Eric,
created for Melee.
why in a tournament you can only play 11? Why are there you can only lose 11 players?
What?
And why is Kirby broken?
Kirby's not broken.
Kirby is broken. That's what I've been playing, you know, and also other people say it's broken. Kirby's broken.
Well,
like I said,
look, Mac. You know what? You know, people play all these bottom tier characters all the time. Fucking Zane plays bottom tier Roy from time to time. Fucking Zane, who was at one point number 1 in the world, I think currently number 2. I believe Cody Schwab's still number 1. But he still pulls out his Roy every now and then. Roy,
I understand that, but
you know,
like I said, you're going with I said, this is the
for a long time. People thought Yoshi was this nothing character, but then fucking Amsa comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know, this game, you know, it has 22 characters. Some of them
doesn't have a lot of characters. Why are the characters? There's not a lot of characters in Melee. I admit that the game, the control and the gameplay are great.
Okay, wow, Mac, why can you only play as one character in Wind Waker?
Wow,
the fuck are you talking about?
It's one character. It's Zelda.
I mean, when
it's fucking,
it's like when it's 22.
What you're expecting?
When it's 22 characters in Melee, coming from the
Link.
10 in the original Super Smash Brothers. Sorry, 12 in the original Super Smash Brothers.
Paul, once again, you are describing a Zelda game. Your argument is describing a fucking Zelda game. You describe
again, Mac. It's like how wonderful are those Triforce hunts where you just gotta fucking wander around the wasteland of the nothing waterland, you know, all these fucking treasure maps.
Just like in Ocarina of Time, you got to get the right tune to play the Ocarina to know where you're going.
Yeah. Everything is varied in Ocarina of Time. It's all the same shit over and over again in Wind Waker.
Ocarina of Time, and there's a lot of stuff you got to do in Ocarina of Time to get it just right. That's Zelda. You gotta do
but it's the same thing over and over again. Also, another side point. Fucking Sheik's not in your game. Sheik is not in your game. Tetra's in your game, you fucking moron.
Who?
Tetra. You said Sheik. Sheik is not in your game. And also, Tetra gets kidnapped halfway through your fucking game.
That's my fault. That is my correct. But it still doesn't.
Tetra becomes the damsel in distress halfway through your game. So what the fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck are you talking about? It's still Zelda. Doesn't matter the name. It's Zelda.
Yeah, and she becomes the damsel in distress halfway through the game.
Yeah, it's Zelda. It's still Zelda.
So that's 2 of your points fucking thrown out the window.
It doesn't matter. It's still Zelda. How you gonna say that's thrown out the window when it's still Zelda? I may have got it wrong.
And her being Zelda is the biggest fucking cop out answer, because like Tetra's this completely unique character, and by the end of the game, she doesn't get to be Tetra anymore.
You know something? It still shows that she's a badass. The story of the point of it's just the whole story.
You know, it's like because once she transforms into Zelda, like I said, it kind of kills her character when she becomes
Zelda from the NES all the way.
She actually loses a lot of her personality when she transforms into Zelda.
I've ever played. This is one of the, if not the best Zelda. Like I said, I don't even think this is the best Zelda game, because I think Link's Awakening is my favorite because of the story. But because just by inch, this game literally can just surpass it.
And your game
I'll say this. This game, right now, the GameCube version, is better than the Switch version of Link Awakening. Way better. An advanced system, everything. The controls, everything is way better than the Switch version of Link's Awakening.
And the Wii U version of your game is better
That's
than
an
the
advanced
GameCube
system.
version.
I will take that to the grave. That is it's the better game than that. I will say that, and that's the Switch on a different system, in a better
Wind Waker
system.
HD
Like,
is still significantly better than Wind Waker because it
well, Eric,
removed all these massive issues.
I'm gonna say this about your game. We each picked we picked one of the 3 Shankara stones from Indiana Jones. We picked one of the Shankara stones, and you know what it is. But just like Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, we only need one, and mine is that one stone.
Yeah,
because it knows the magic of the rock.
Because Matt, here's the issue. Here's the issue with your game. Because like again, there are later releases of your game that are better than the game that is presented in the console. I presented
but we're not
the best game
the other games that was in the past.
the best version of the game is on the console.
They're actually, Eric, you notice that I'm not even arguing about the other version of you notice I'm not even bringing that up. I'm not even bringing up Melee because the other version of Smash Brothers is way better than Melee. It got better characters, better different backgrounds, better everything. But we're talking about the GameCube version.
Oh God! Which game are you talking about? The game that plays like ass and Brawl, or the game that was rampant with sexual predators in Smash 4, or the game that has absolutely busted top tiers like Ultimate? Which game are you talking about, Mac?
You know what?
Fucking Minecraft Steve's making Smash Ultimate basically unplayable. You know what doesn't
Once
have
again,
like one singular character that's absolutely dominating the meta? Melee.
Well, okay. Are people still playing Melee in tournaments these days? I have not seen that. Nope.
Yeah. Fucking like I said,
I've been to PAX South and they don't play that game. They're playing either Dragon Ball Fighter or any. They're not playing They're not playing Melee. Melee is still sitting there. There's probably a select few that are doing a tournament with Melee. Not a lot.
Fucking Xbox is still making that bag on Melee, dude.
Xbox,
Hbox, Hungry Box. They don't make fucking documentaries about your game, Mac. They made multiple Super Smash Brothers Melee documentaries. Actually, they don't make a goddamn. I don't even think they made a fucking Summoning Salt video about your game.
You're wrong. They do make documentaries of my game. Real Res actually made a documentary of this being the best GameCube game of all time. If you gonna listen to them, and they're actually a high profile. They actually are a people that do documentaries, and they do a damn good job of it. And he literally said this. He explained the same things that I said. Better game. The controls are fluent on my game. The gameplay is fluent. The story is good. It gives you a great adventure. The thing about my game that I feel like that's better than yours is a fighting game. I'm not gonna fight about your game. Yours is a fighting game. Is it the best fighting game? No. Is it the best game in the GameCube? No. But my game, what it does is it literally allows you to be Link. It literally makes you feel like you are Link and you are going on this venture. You are not.
I'm sorry. I thought you were Toon Link.
When I play Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, I feel like I'm not Link. I'm Mac. I put my name character. I am Mac going on this adventure. Link is not defeating Ganon. You're defeating Ganon. You're not going through those. Link is not going through those dungeons fighting everybody. You are. It makes.
I'm sorry. What dungeons in Wind Waker? What 2 dungeons in Wind Waker are you fucking talking about?
Shut up. Thank you. Okay.
Getting very zen.
Does anyone have a question, Scott?
Does anyone have a question, Scott? No.
I do have a question. As far as Melee is concerned, you said something about adventure mode. What is that?
Oh, so adventure mode is the single player. You get 2 options for single player. You got classic mode and adventure mode. Basically, what it is, you choose one of your characters, and then you play through first basically a side-scrolling stage. Like for example, you start off with in the Super Mario world, where you go through basically it's this long thing. You fight Goombas and Koopas. You go through all that.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, and it switches your character up. It's actually got like
no. That's subspace. That's subspace.
Oh, okay.
Adventure mode is basically the precursor to subspace. But there's a lot of different things like and it goes through all the different worlds. Like usually it's a
And then you
platforming stage, and then you fight.
you fight the character,
Yeah.
the main character from
Yeah.
that world. Okay.
Yeah,
And
like doing the escape from Super Metroid into fighting escaping
understood.
that, and then you escape on Samus's ship, and then you crash down, and then you fight a whole bunch of Kirby's.
Gotcha. So, and my question for Mac, um, what are what issues does Wind Waker have that the HD version had to correct?
I'll admit that the HD version had to correct the they corrected more of the not only the they corrected a lot of the visuals of the game, because I'll admit the visuals of the game were not as but that's the way it was meant. It was on I think it was on the GameCube, so they did what they could with it, and they did a good job with that, what they could on the GameCube version. Also, the HD version has the mapping is a little bit better.
Gotcha.
It's more fluent with the mapping. And
Gotcha.
I'll
Gotcha.
admit that it does do that better, but it kind of, for me, and Scott's going to say personal, but for me, it kind of as a person who loves Zelda, it cheapens the experience.
It also gives you the ability to choose the
Bop, bop,
direction of
bop,
the
bop,
wind.
bop, 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 bop,
Does do
bop,
that.
bop, 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 bop.
It does do that. But also, like I said, but for me with the mapping system, with all the, I'm just gonna say this, with all the stuff in the HD version, as a person who plays Zelda, and the reason I didn't like the Switch version of Link's Awakening, it kind of cheapens the experience. While it does gain a lot of stuff, it doesn't feel the same. It don't feel right. It makes you feel
Okay.
like you're cheating. It just like there's certain ways. The HD, yes, why the HD version is good and it does a lot of good. As a person who played the game in the original, it cheapens the experience for me. So that's the way I feel about it. He is correct. It does fix a lot of stuff for a lot of gamers who don't are not used to Zelda, but a person who play a lot of the Zelda games, it cheapens the experience for me.
Okay.
That's why you see a lot of people play Ocarina of Time on the Nintendo 64 and not the remake.
Yeah, I got you. So, do either of you guys want to rebut? Do you want to touch butts? Okay. That's that's how much? 5 minutes? Mac?
Do 1 minute.
Yeah.
I
Go
think
ahead.
that's
Go ahead.
fine.
You want to go 5 minutes?
No, how much time is the rebuttal?
We'll do 1 minute.
It's supposed to be
1 minute.
5 minutes, but we can do a minute.
Yeah, just do 1 minute, please.
5 minutes is way too fucking
Way long.
All right. Well then, you get 1 minute to rebut your argument. And 1 minute, go.
Super Smash Bros. Melee. It is a cornerstone of gaming that has been a constant through sequels, through, controversies, through players coming in and leaving, and through MLG tournament, from the big MLG tournaments of yore to the locals, to the return to Evo, to the re-rise of Melee, to the everything, to the one dude who brought a hacked version to make Pichu good, and then that became a whole thing, to everything about this game. It's so well beloved and is still a constant part of so many people's lives.
Okay. Mac, would you like a minute?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. 1 minute is on the clock and go.
Link. So Legend of Zelda: Wind Waker is a precious game. It's a game that does so much with so little. It does bare minimum with the graphics. And Miyamoto was like, we need to focus on the story, not the graphics. And it does it, not only the story and the graphics, but focus on the control and everything. He does everything perfect with this game. I almost will call this a perfect Zelda game, because he does everything to perfection with this game. He gives you a great story. He makes you like I said, I played Link's Awakening. I love it. but this is the first actual Zelda game, like I said, that makes you feel like you are not Link. You are that person, that you are the person on this adventure. I love being on the, I always wanted to be on the boat and I always wanted to go sailing. And it makes you feel like you're still on the boat, searching for treasures, searching for
Time.
different
That's
things.
enough. That's enough. That's enough.
Time.
Thank
Sorry.
you. Well, I guess the time has come. Scott, who do you think won?
Okay. This was tough because they were both. I mean, there were a lot of things against Zelda, but like Mac was saying, a lot of them are like kind of dings against all of the Zelda games. All the fact that it's like a boring, empty wasteland is kind of a hit against it. It's hard. Like in my mind, I'm just thinking about all the time I've spent playing Super Smash Brothers, so it's hard to like hear any of the negatives about it. But I get what Mac was saying on at least some of them. However, all it is probably like a more lasting game overall, which is a pretty big hit against Zelda because this is one of the Zeldas that I haven't even actually really heard
You
of.
should play. It's actually a good game. I highly recommend it.
Bap, 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 bap,
Yeah,
bap.
No, I'm not. I'm not. No,
yeah,
if you
Bap,
gonna
bap,
vote
bap,
for
bap,
Eric,
bap,
you can
bap,
vote
bap,
for
bap,
Eric.
bap,
I
bap,
just
bap, bap,
gotta
bap,
say
bap,
it.
bap, bap, bap.
yeah.
Shh.
It's the fact that people are still playing it competitively, and there have been documentaries made about it. Yeah, I think I'm going with Eric again.
Okay.
Sorry, Mac.
I know it's okay. I highly recommend you play Wind Waker. It's actually a good game.
I have to play some Zelda game at some
If
point.
you don't play it, play that one. It's actually pretty. I reckon. I don't like Link's Awakening is for actual diehard people, but Wind Waker is the nice balance between beginners. It gets you into it easily, and the story is digestible.
Yeah.
Oh, one more thing. I have to
Mhm.
point out a quote from Eric. He said at one point he still pulls out his Roy every now and then. And out of context.
Yeah, out of context, that doesn't work. But
What
Well,
I'm saying is we should take that line and clip it.
see, the context here is Roy is a character from Fire Emblem who is in the fighting game Super Smash Brothers Melee.
you know the best part
It's
of a
not so
joke.
you're not talking about your penis.
Yeah, it's really awesome. The best part of the joke is when someone explains the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yes. So first, I gotta yell at both of you for how much you both argued about shit from other games in your series that aren't even on the fucking GameCube. The hell
No,
is wrong?
No, they're on
I
the
only
GameCube.
touched Zelda games that are also on the GameCube.
Is Wind Waker HD on the GameCube?
Wind Waker HD is the better version of Wind Waker.
It's not on the GameCube though. So
Yeah.
shut it.
Yeah, I would never choose a game that has a better version. That's why I didn't choose Pikmin.
Okay. All that being said, I'm a little biased. I'm a little fucking biased. On one hand, you have a game that really has stood the test of time. Super Smash Brothers Melee is a fucking legendary fighter. Like, people still play that shit today. Hell, you scroll through enough Facebook reels or Instagram reels, and you will find just shorts of people playing the shit out of Melee, specifically Melee. When you've had about 17,000 other Smush Brothers come out. But on the other hand, we all know how I am with fighting games. And also on that other hand is my penis. But now on that other hand,
Call it your Roy.
yeah,
Let's get it started.
all right. Hold on, I've got to tame my Roy. Got to pull out my Roy every now and then.
Crap.
But on the other hand, you have motherfucking Wind Waker. Now granted, I've never played the vanilla version. I've only played the remastered version, so I might have a skewed frame of reference. But holy shit, it's okay. Do I pick what stands the test of time, or do I pick the game that I'm going to pick up 100% of the time? That is the conundrum I'm having right now. And since I know Mac and I are going to be sharing a bed in a month,
Wait, hold on. Okay. Wait, I get it. I wanna.
since we're going to be cuddle buddies for a few days in July, I'm going to have to give this one to Mac, which is an
Wait, I
issue.
won.
I think, well, technically it's a tie because it was a tie last time too.
I would say technically I am the only person that's won a full round.
You fucking bullshit asshole. You gotta have that win.
I don't know how to handle it. You know what
You
we're
wanna
gonna
go?
do? You know what we're gonna do?
Go ahead.
Mist, you are in the chat. If you or Trink or Franny have a vote, cast it now.
They're voting Eric. They're voting Eric just to piss me off.
Cast it now because we are in gridlock.
Wow,
So-
she's gonna pick Eric just to piss me off. It's Eric because I love fighting games. It's the best fighting game of all time.
You know
Eric,
what?
won.
Hey, you know what? She's gonna vote Eric because you keep talking shit.
Wait, she says she sees no video. I wonder why.
Yes, we are going to pick who won this round.
No, Franny's saying she sees no video.
No one's saying anything in the Twitch chat.
Oh,
Everything is black. That's not. I'm seeing video on all the feeds.
wow, Frog saying Mac won. Yeah, Frog, you're awesome. Love you.
Well, hold on. We got Frog and Trink have voted. It's still a tie.
Damn.
The Captain Hook says game v game. So we got Hook and Mist can decide the winner of this. So is it gonna? Okay.
Really, Trink?
Oh.
That's some bullshit.
Hey, listen. Captain Hook needs to know what games. Eric, shut the fuck up. I'm the host.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, I gotta take medicine.
Okay, yeah, go do your thing, man.
Yeah.
The games. Eric had picked Super Smash Bros. Melee, and Mac had picked The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. So, Hook, where's the Hook? Hook. Yeah, I gotta stop invoking him. He's a fucking Wendigo. He's gonna show up at my window any second now.
You're tapping on the window by a hook.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hook just voted Smash. That leaves Mist.
Get ready. I'm already accepting defeat.
Your Mac's dead-eyed avatar.
Well, I mean, because Frog, we got one. Actually, wait. Shit, if Mist votes Mac, then we're still tied. Because Frog voted for. Oh, you know what? I'm cool with Skinwalkers. We good. I'm one of the good ones. Well, you know what it is? Anytime I see a Skinwalker hook and I'm just like, oh, okay. Well, let's wait for Mac to get back. You see, Hook,
Hold on, I'm sorry.
take your fucking time. It's all good. Take your time. I'm talking. Shut up. I'm talking to Hook right now.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm talking to Hook right now. The problem with bringing Skinwalkers is that I'm like really into like toxic stuff. So it's like I'd see one, I'd be like, I can fix her. I'd be like, come here. I just want to talk. That thing could have its bony, long, shape-shifting fingers in my eye sockets. I'd be like, stop. Come on. Shut up. Anyway, yeah, it looks like Eric has edged out this victory.
Well, you know me, I'm always edging.
Well,
Hey, I'm gooning.
well, wait a minute. Trink didn't pick Eric because of that. She picked Eric because of the damn video. That don't count. Her vote don't count unless she actually picking. So this is bullshit.
Well, everyone else still
Eric
picked
the
Eric.
edgelord.
Oh hell, I should get Final Fantasy 14. You are so. I would absolutely jump right on in.
No, it's okay, Frog. It's okay. It's okay.
It's not, Frog. You failed. No, I'm kidding. It's all good.
It's all good.
I get it on every console.
But she trying to, but no, she picked Eric because she didn't give you a good reason why she picked Eric. She picked Eric because of the
We
damn-
don't need
That's
a
bullshit.
reason. We don't need a reason. Just like you don't need facts, we don't need reasons.
Well, I told you at the beginning of the show you were the ultimate decider.
And the problem that brings up is that technically Scott's vote never counted if I was the ultimate decider. And I'm trying to be fair. Like
Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair.
like the blue-blooded socialist that I am.
That's fair. Yeah.
Frog, what happens to the loser? They
Nothing.
are executed via guillotine.
Yeah.
So,
Mac is already hooked up to the Matrix right now, which is why we only see this avatar.
Yeah.
Mac's avatar we're deleting from the internet.
Yeah. See what happens after this is that Mac's avatar gets minted as an NFT and then gets sent out into space.
You know what?
It's the Zoom. Look, I want to explain to everybody. It's the Zoom model. I did not create this shit. It's the Zoom model. So if you're gonna complain about somebody, complain to Zoom. I didn't do nothing. It's Zoom's fault.
I mean,
I'm
you're the
just
one
doing it.
using it. Is
Well,
the thing.
the problem is that Mac is probably like on bed, dick out, like
Actually,
He's
no. You're
pants
wrong.
off, wang out, just going to
Roy
town.
just in his hand.
Yeah, he's playing Roy.
Alright, so
I'm right here.
so
Oh shit!
if Roy is the dick, does that make Marth the balls? That's the real question.
I think so.
Because I'm in a
Marsac.
different room. So, Frog, I'm in a different room. I'm not in my stream
I'm
room.
going back
in
to
my
that
living
window.
room. I'm in my living room. That's why I'm streaming. That's why I'm doing that.
Yeah, this video is not sponsored by Zoom. It would be cool though. Zoom.
It would be.
Zoom.
It-
You
But like Mac, you could just leave it as that background image, and it wouldn't be as haunting.
I don't know
I
any
don't want to. I'm just doing this for this show, for these particular shows. That's all I'm doing. I'm just gonna.
you want to know how out of touch I am? I don't know any of those words.
Me neither.
What are the words?
I
don't have the chat up.
Yeah, send it to me, Drake. I think I'm already in your Discord, unless that's a different one.
Yeah, you should be. Yeah, that's true. All right. Well, good game, Eric.
Yeah,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, good game. Good game, Eric.
Ooh.
Yeah. See,
I-
I'm not
I-
a sore loser. Yeah. Good game.
I didn't even have to break out.
You don't have to. If you start bragging about how much you're not a sore loser, you know what that makes you sound like? A sore loser. I'm your host, Christopher. I was going to say my full name, but I don't know if I want to do that on Twitch. Because I know the kind of animals that are out there.
Wait, what?
I
Eric,
mean, to be fair, in the middle of one of these rounds, I did just say Mac's full legal name.
you did. You did. You just sought my alias.
Trake, I'm not sure which one I'm in, so I guess just send me the link and we'll find out. I
don't
will.
have a PS5.
Final Fantasy 14, you don't need a PS5.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
I don't think so. Well, yeah, they're on Final Fantasy 16 now.
Yeah.
Oh, time to dock Scott.
No, that's not.
He's one of them. You know what I mean?
No, hold on. No,
Oh, boy.
you actually, you really shouldn't do that.
No.
To the man with the Twitter handle Chewbacca defense, you really should not do that. I'm gonna lay it out there. You really shouldn't do that. You need to walk that back right now.
Oh, it's okay, everyone.
The whole channel's gonna disappear.
Guys, it's okay. I'm technically I'm one too. He's one of the. What? He's white.
Yeah, we're talking about white people.
Oh, damn it. We know you're black.
Fuck
You're
you.
black, Scott. We know this.
God, Mac, these fucking white people. Let me tell you.
Oh my god. Oh. Anyway, you know what?
Canceled.
Missed. It's bound to happen at some point. That's why I got to get all this fucking music out, because they're not gonna cancel a musician for saying something nasty. They'll cancel them if they're, doing other things with certain fans, which I wouldn't do. Kick Mac and tell them I'm kidnapping you. Okay, that's what Drink says. Now I will play at some point. Definitely not tonight, because it's like 10 at night here, and I do have to get up at 5 in the morning. But send me the doohickey.
We actually did good.
We did a very good job.
Yeah.
So
God, Mac, that was some fucking season 1 energy I put out there. Jesus Christ.
You guys are wonderful.
This is perfect. This is perfect. This is what Gamer Hell's supposed to do. It's supposed to bring out the best in you.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Mac, when I was putting out that energy, I was consistently losing.
Yeah, I'm pushing you in that second round. So I'm not losing this round. I'm going to fight you, and you're not going to pull bullshit on me.
No,
I didn't even get to break out my biggest breakdown of Wind Waker by calling it Twink Waker.
So,
I would have brought back the tracks.
Fuck.
Sorry.
I was going to say to Frog Guru, please don't talk to the cancel culture people. I'm not problematic. I'm just a fucking idiot.
Yeah, Phantom Tracks exist.
God, that sounds like the plot of an early 2000s movie. I'm not cancelable. I'm just an idiot.
Yeah, I'm not. Twink Waker.
I mean, that is basically like every Tom Green movie.
Yeah. No, that's basic. It's basically just the plot of fucking Freddy Got Fingered.
Freddy Got Fingered. Yeah, don't cancel me.
That movie.
I'm just insane.
I'm not about that movie.
All right.
You talk about that movie.
All right, let's end this episode before Chris passes out.
Yeah, it's
before we actually cancel ourselves.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay, Mist. That is still one of my favorite things I ever heard on a Gamer Grudge. Who was it that said that?
What?
It's not racist, probably.
I think I said that.
Oh my, no, it was a white dude who said it. It was definitely.
Cal said that.
Oh my God, everyone in this chat is now saying Kyle.
Yeah, Cal forgot. Cal
Oh my God.
I was like, oh shit.
That is still one of the funniest fucking things I've ever heard.
He was 17.
Yeah.
What?
He was 17? Is that LOL, like laugh out loud, or lots of love for? Do I need to light a candle for Kyle?
I've never, ever heard anybody use LOL as lots of love.
Now he's
He's
87.
87. He's 18 now. Oh.
Huh? Legal.
He's got Jack syndrome.
Again, allow us to end the episode.
Yes, I know.
They're not
Yes.
letting us. They're not. Oh, that's good because we get to the end. Everybody don't want us to end the episode. So
Yeah,
Everyone go watch Jack.
yeah. Well, we need to end the episode because there's an envelope and my finger's on the end of it, and I just keep pushing it further.
yeah, we need Franny in here to say land the plane. She said she said there's a black screen and I don't know why, but she can't see shit. I guess her internet.
Well, I guess there's just something wrong with her internet.
Yeah, her internet just fucking sucks.
All right. Anyway, everyone, shut the fuck up. Eric, you're a winner tonight. Do you have anything you want to plug?
As always, you can find me on Twitter at BunkBunker. We have finally started re-recording episodes of Is It Rotten. Those episodes should start coming out at some point. The coming back with a lovely episode on a movie that nobody's heard of, Krippendorf's Tribe.
You're welcome.
Baller.
More people need to talk about this.
No.
When talking about how problematic Richard Dreyfuss is.
Will you stop opening Pandora's box, Scott?
Look,
Never. Never.
I have a couple of really good quotes from this episode, by the way.
No, you watch the episode.
I will quote this episode right now. Somehow the blackface is the least problematic part of this movie.
Yeah, I said that. I was like, I wasn't offended by that. Quote Mac, I was not offended by that blackface. There was a lot of other stuff that I was offended by.
That's why I warned you about the blackface.
The blackface is
We
not the
saw
problem
it
with
on
that
the cover.
movie.
Scott, we saw it on the cover.
Yeah, I mean, they were advertising it.
Yeah.
Golly.
Very good. Macintosh Pullington. Do you have...
Yeah, just like Eric, yes, Eric, right. Eric is correct. We finally recorded the episodes of Is It Rotten? Those episodes will be airing in when we start doing the next full season of Gamer Grudge. Right now we're doing main event shows, but the next full season of Gamer Grudge, you will see episodes of Is It Rotten and Black Film Talk. We actually are going to air that on video. We actually did an episode on Dynamite, Black Dynamite. We did that.
Can I come?
We already filmed it.
Oh.
I think you're lacking a little bit of melanin for that show.
Yeah. Also,
What do you mean?
Also,
we'll tell you when you're older.
Yeah. Also, me and Scott, we have also filmed our episode of Is It Rotten? It's on I'll tell you right now, it is a Ben Stiller film.
Film talk.
This is Film Talk.
Film Talk. On Film Talk, I'll tell you, spoiler alert, it's a Ben Stiller film where
Dodgeball?
it's
Close.
very damn well close.
Look, if the only two Ben Stiller movies you've seen are Dodgeball and Heavyweights, you have a completely skewed view of Ben Stiller.
Yeah. Everybody watch The Cable Guy? Night in the Museum?
Yeah, Ben. Okay, enough. Ben Stiller's funny in the one funny movie he was in. That I get it. Okay. Anyway, moving on.
Oh yeah, Is It Rotten is coming back.
Okay.
Let's Make It Better is coming back.
Okay. So after plugging all those shows, do you want to plug yourself or?
Yeah. No, I don't want to plug myself.
All right. Well then.
Yeah, he's already plugged into the Matrix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Also,
all right.
Fuck you, Eric.
Eric, stop antagonizing him. I'm trying to end this fucking show.
Also,
there's always room to bully Mac. There's always room to bully.
I just want to let everybody know there will be another main event show in July. It is an unnamed title at the moment. We are going to work on titles for these main event shows, so get ready. I will tell you this: it will be it's not just going to be a crazy matchup where it's going to be a rumble for a shot at the title. in July and January. So get ready. Also, Eric, I want to let you know, you have a shot at the title. You didn't know. You have a shot against Mist in November
All right.
for the title. I'm done.
Oh, all right.
Fuck.
Oh.
All right. Scott, do you have anything to plug?
All the same stuff that they just said, is a rotten film talk. I'm trying to pitch Mac on Jewish film talk to go along with all the other ones. We'll start with An American Tale, work our way through all the Jewish classics.
Yeah, you start with American Tail, American Tail 2, Fightful Goes West,
And then
Eight Crazy
Absolutely.
Nights.
and then you go right.
Crazy Nights, all
Then
the
you-
best
they-
Jewish classics.
Then you go right to Schindler's List.
Yeah, pivot right into Schindler's List.
Yeah.
Then you go to Prince of Egypt.
We can just do all Mel Brooks
Then
films.
Sophie's Choice. Just a really mix it up for everyone.
We're gonna do
A nice
all the Mel
hodgepodge
Brooks
of
films,
movies.
every last one of them.
And then the very last one you do to go out with a bang, you're just doing Glorious Bastards.
Absolutely.
That's on the damn list. You don't think we're gonna do that film?
Inglorious Bastards is on Schindler's List.
Yeah, it probably is on this list.
Shit.
That's what's going to be like the name of our like checklist of movies that we go through. It's the Schindler's
It's
List.
just Schindler's List.
Oh, God.
Glorious Bastards is number one. We want to see. Yeah, who doesn't want to see?
Yentl is very Jewish. Missed.
Yeah. Who doesn't want to see?
It may be the most Jewish.
Yeah, that's
Specific. All right, and then also on the list specifically episode 3 of Knuckles.
I forgot about that. You
This is the first thing that's selling me on watching Knuckles.
Yes, he's.
What-
I
what-
mean, yes.
I mean,
what is
Scott,
what is
there-
this celebration? I would
Scott,
like to be bar mitzvahed.
No. See,
No.
there is an entire fight scene that takes place at Shabbat dinner.
Yes.
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 All right,
That's
I'm
so
in.
hilarious. Oh God, that show I keep recommending more. Watch Knuckles. It's awesome.
I fucking love Knuckles. It's
I
so
need to
it's
drink
so
more
goofy.
water. I'm talking so much. I'm all dry.
We're
Anyway.
sorry. We're sorry.
Anyway, everyone, shut the fuck up. I need to plug music. Listen to Destroy Destroyer. There are 21. There's like 23 people watching right now. Please go listen to Destroy Destroyer. You can find it on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Deezer, and anywhere else that you consume music media. I have a new EP that will be hopefully dropping in the next month or so. Yeah, stay tuned. Also, if you want to see me, a 37-year-old man, yell and scream at video games, go to the Game Fixers on YouTube. Every Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I play games.
Also, I'm sorry. Also want to plug Franny. Franny will be streaming.
You had your minute.
No, I'm just I just gotta do this. Franny is also streaming on the channel. She's gonna be streaming Friday. Make sure you go watch her stream. She has she's got something going on. I don't know what game yet. She ain't told me, but make sure you come Friday to watch her play her stream.
Hell to the yeah. All right. Well, everyone, that'll be it. We all had a great time tonight. And I hope that we can all go on as friends and possibly lovers, Scott. And we will see you all next time.
Yeah.
Here in Gamer Hell.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
fuck you. Fuck Eric. Fuck that stupid game. Fuck.